Okay, so the caulking is done and it came very nice. Still, I have to finish the edges using the Mappy. So basically, for the edges, I'll be using this caulk Mappy T Plus. But until then, that will be the last step. But today, I'm going to install the shower system over here, right? So basically like this, and the one which I am going to use is the Blue Ocean, and this has a mixture attached to it and only two pipes has to be attached. So basically this is the one which I am going to install. This has 8 shower heads and all those kind of things. The installation is pretty simple, and it just two anchors has to be attached to the wall, and then hook up. So these are the anchors. This, if you see, uh, the anchors has to be attached. Two anchors has to be attached, one at the top and one at the bottom, and then connect these two pipes, hot water and cold water pipe, to the system like this, and just hang the shower system over there. So this is the shower system which I was referring, 788331B, and nothing fancy about the shower system, pretty straightforward. The only part is basically I have to drill 4 holes in the tiles, um, and then hang this entire thing onto the wall. So this is the wall where I am going to install the shower system. So I know that there are 2 studs over here, and first what I am going to do is I am going to use the template to see that at what height I need those anchors, and once those are marked, then I am going to drill the hole. So let me drill the hole. That is the only part which is going to take a little bit of time, but other than that it is going to be pretty straightforward. And of course I have to cut these pipes over here, put the elbow with the thread so that the shower system can be connected to this PEX pipe. So for that I have to shut off the water, cut the pipe, put the elbow over here with the threads, and then connect the wires and then install the shower system. So that also we will cover. Once this is done, then the only part which is pending is basically installing the glass door. So yes, we came far with this renovation, and everything looks pretty neat. And this is the shower system which I am installing. This looks pretty nice, and I have it installed on my other bathroom, so I know the performance of this one is pretty good. And in addition to this, if you see over on the back side, these are the brackets which I was referring. This is one bracket and this is the second bracket, which has to be installed on the wall, and then attach this cold water and hot water pipe to the existing outlet from the wall, and that's it. Once it is hang on the wall, it is ready to be used. So yeah, not much is involved in this one, but the only time it is going to take is basically drilling the hole and deciding where, at what height you have to install. So these are the 2 plates which I removed from the shower panel, and basically these plates are going to go like this. So as you see, I've already marked the center of this entire shower, and these are the places where I have to make the holes, and the same thing I have to do it for the bottom plate also. So this is the bottom plate, and this one is the top plate. So once these plates are hanged on or forced installed on the wall, then the entire shower panel will be sitting on this plate as well as on the bottom plate. And then we are going to cut this to connect the shower panel to the inlet and outlet pipe. Now for cutting the or for making the hole, I am using this carbide tip glass and tile cutting drill bit. So as you see over here, and I am using the small drill bit, very small drill bit, to make a hole over here. Now the thumb rule is that you have to make sure that this is always cool. So what I've done is I've used the putty. I'll pour some water over here, and at the same time I will be dipping this drill bit continuously in the water so that it won't get heated, and then I'll make the hole over here. So I'll put some water over here so that it will stay here and it will keep the drill bit cooled. So let me drill these holes, 4 holes, and then we have to use this anchor, expanding anchor, to install the faceplate. So as you see, I'm just drilling the hole, and take your time, do not rush, and just make a hole very nice. After every few seconds, just dip it into the water. And let the drill bit take care of making the hole. you see, the small hole is made. So now I'll expand this hole a little bit bigger using the another tool bit. But before that, I will just make the small holes all over the places. 4 holes, 1, 2, and for the top plate. And then we will expand this hole to use the anchor, the expanding anchor. So the hole should be this big. So that we will do it later. But first, I want to just make the pilot holes. So as you see, I made the hole little bit bigger, and then the plug is in, and now I'm going to attach this bottom plate like this, and the same thing I'm going to do for the top plate like this over here. The only thing is I have to cut this plug little bit to match to match with the wall. And once that is done, then we are going to hang the shower over here. And now another thing which I am going to do is I am going to shut off the water and cut this cut this PEX pipe to have an elbow over here, so that I can attach that shower to the PEX pipe. Let me show you that one. Same thing I have to do it for the top plate also. And it's very sturdy. So basically both the plates are in place to attach the shower to this one. So let me cut this one now and attach the fittings to this one. Okay, so this is the PEX fitting which I'm going to use it. So basically the way it will happen is that I will cut this PEX tube over here. This will go like this, and then I have this thread available to connect the pipe, cold water pipe to the shower, and the same thing I will do it for the hot water also. So first thing first, I have to go and shut off the water, make a cut over here, use the debugger tool to clean the surface, and then attach this one, and then connect the fittings. So I'm here just using the deburring tool to clean up this corners so that it has very smooth edges at the beginning. Yeah, and this is done. Now I will use the deburring tool to even mark the place. Like this, and same thing for this guy also. Now take the shark bite, and it is pretty, and as you see, the shark bite fittings are in place. They are all the way up to the mark which we have marked earlier. And now I'm going to use the Teflon tape to cover this entire thing on this one before attaching this to the shower panel. Now the easiest approach for that one is basically just cut the tape, whatever the amount of tape you needed, and then just start wrapping it around the threads so that it's a watertight joint. Take your time, make sure that it is straight. Okay, so one is done. I'll do the same thing for the second one, and then we'll attach the shower panel. And as you see that the shower is hung on that clamps, and the water has been started. Now I'm just going to test it out to make sure that everything is good. I have not yet attached the shower head and the shower accessories over here, but I've set this up to flow the water from the bottom spout. So let's see whether it's coming. And yes, it is coming very nicely, and it is the hot water. And same thing for the cold water, and there are no leaks or anything, so which is good. So now I'm going to attach the accessories over here, this and this, and we are done with the shower head. Once this is done, then I will take the silicone and put the silicone all over the periphery to make sure that there is no gap between the tile and the this unit. So this way this will be permanently in place. Shower head on this one. So I think it should be pretty straightforward. This has been given. I have to see that what is this used for. Okay, so this will go like this, and this will go like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this over here, this accessory, this ball on this one, like this. And then this will go on this one. And I can't see. Let me grab something to stand on it.
tighten it too much, just little bit so that it is in place. Okay, once this is done, then adjust the shower head height and the positioning like this, and we are done with this part. So I have to attach this over here so that we can hang the hand shower on this one. So it comes with this accessories. Basically it has a washer and the screws and the nut. So I'll just remove that one. So first goes the washer on this one, then like this, and so you have to just tighten this one. Very easy shower system, and once it is tight, then take the now I have to get the shower head. Let me get the shower head. Okay, here is the shower head. So it goes like this. And it will go over here. And now the other end, you have to attach it. Oh, where it is? Okay, here. Basically, like this. And we have things in place. And this is how it looks. Pretty neat. So one part is done. So now the only part which is pending is basically the shower door.